the big thing is that Microsoft stopped, and this is the guys that were commenting in my shorts. Thank you for commenting, but you talk about facts and stuff. Well, the fact of the matter is Xbox, aka Microsoft, has not reported their console numbers for about 2 or 3 years now. They stopped at about 20 million, 22 million-ish, and they stopped after that. But everybody agrees, including them. Phil Spencer said that they're not doing well. So when they're not making money, they're not selling consoles, and everything is shifting over to a subscription service like the Xbox Game Pass, which is a load of garbage because they're not going to be able to compete with. I'm sorry, you're not going to compete with Steam. You're not. Nobody has been able to. Good luck with that. You're not going to do it. You're going to get crushed because people would much rather own their digital copies than get the copies in and out and pulled all the time. Now, that's a different conversation. I'm going to make a big rant on digital versus physical and how so many people of you say, well, owning's better. I own my Steam game. If Steam shut down tomorrow, you'd own nothing because the digital copy still has to connect to Steam. I'm going to rant about that later. I'm sorry. Anyways, I called it this video here. I went through that. I also had another short about how the cost. Now, there's 2 scenarios that can happen here. Either Xbox will do one more console and it will probably die on the vine and it's going to be $1,000. I talked about that. It's too much money. And if you think, oh, $1,000 is too much, of course it is. But they have done that in the past. A lot of the gaming consoles way back in the 80s that tried to compete with Nintendo and Atari and such, they died on the vine.